our business has grown. We were renting on a second level and in a much smaller place. The irony is that we only pay $2 more a square foot than what we paid for rent then. The value that our patients feel when they come in, it was amazing to see how they looked at us differently.
What do you mean?
When you made a recommendation for a treatment plan, they seemed to stand up straighter and accept it much more willingly than what they had before, and we're more comfortable with our treatment plans. That's the funny thing. And then on top of that, having moved just the location helped a tremendous amount as well.
So you moved maybe 3 miles?
Yeah. I don't even think it was 3 miles. I think it was 8 miles.
So bottom line was just you feel more comfortable and proud of where you're at and more confidence?
I do. My staff does. My patients feel more comfortable and confident in both myself and the staff as well. So
that's exciting.
It is exciting.
So you said, how are you doing this year compared to past years?
Well, this is a tough year, but we really sort of hope to have our best year ever this year.
That's Steve Anderson.
And last year, despite the fact that the beginning of the tough times was last year was our best year ever. And the year before that, so we've almost been here 3 years. That was a better year than all times past as well. So we have steadily grown, and hope to continue to grow.
So it's been 2.5 years since we did your office, and there was a lot of anxiety going into doing a new office.
I hope to tell you.
And it was a big bite. It was a big move. You moved 12 miles.
Yeah.
And so what was the fear, and how did Denko help in the process?
I guess the main fear was about the economy, because things were actually going very well at the time, and I'm thinking, everything goes up and everything goes down, and right now we're in an up phase, and what happens when I move? And my biggest fear was I wouldn't be able to pay for it. That was my biggest fear.
And so what happened in the process?
The economy collapsed.
And how did you do?
And I have done very well. I was in a very small office, probably doing about what an average dentist does. And the total increase since I began, about a total of 25%. This is a very nice office, and it's an office that the doctor and the staff are proud of. And the patients, when they found out I was building a new office, they were all saying, "We're so happy for you. You deserve something a little nicer."
How'd that make you feel?
That made me feel great.
Yeah.
That my patients felt like I deserved something a little better than what I had. And I have something a lot better.
So didn't that do something for your confidence level then?
You bet it did.
We just finished our first year. This year the office has worked out fantastic, in a fantastic way. It's been a great location. The experience of the build-out's been great. We get really great wanted to find a couple of things. We needed to find when we were going to start our practice. It was probably one of the worst times that you could start that. I picked the other worst time, which was 1982. From a new patient standpoint, in middle of May, June, and July, we were getting 90 folks in a month. And this last month, which was November, I think we got in 40. So we're so fortunate in that.
Obviously things are nicer here than where we were before. Virtually all of the patients have followed us over here, and even though they tease about, well, this is, pretty classy type of place you have, nonetheless, they're here and they're doing their necessary dental treatment, and just maintained very nicely in view of the horrendous situations out there. This also attracted other patients that we didn't have because of this location, being North Central here, that they people from this locale that we didn't even know before